Hello and welcome to Family Game Night. This show sees family members compete against each other in a series of challenges, testing their wits and skills in order to win the ultimate bragging rights, the family crown jewels. Now this week's family comes all the way from Stockport. Please welcome the Fairlie family. Right, if you'd like to introduce yourselves please.
Hello, I'm Kathy.
Yes, and what do you do for a living then, Kathy?
I work in a primary school with children and I support children who have special needs.
And your name, please?
I'm Holly.
And what do you do, Holly?
I'm at university studying sociology.
And yourself?
I'm Grant.
Yeah, and what do you do for a living, Grant?
I'm a counsellor.
Counsellor?
Counsellor.
Yeah. Well, that'll come in handy. So, how are you all related?
Well, daughter, mum and dad.
Right, that's fine. So, OK, Fairlie family. This is how the game works. In each round, one of you will spin the trivia wheel in front of us, which will determine the category of questions for each round. You will each have 45 seconds to answer as many questions as you can. With each question you answer correctly, you will move one space across the board, beginning here at the start square. For every row you complete, you will gain points to add to your total. 1 point for completing the pink row, 3 points for completing the yellow, 5 points for completing the orange, and 10 points for completing the blue. And for those of you who reach it, bonus points are available at the end of the purple row, and if you land on the finish square. There are also chance spaces scattered around the board that can either help or hinder you. Land on one of those and you could earn a helping hand in your game, or be in for a nasty surprise. There will be 3 question rounds, between which you will also be competing in mini games to gain some all-important bonus points. So the question is, are you ready to play?
Yeah.
Great, let's play Family Game Night. So Grant, you're first up. Please step forward and spin the wheel. Is that a good one for you?
No.
Grant, are you ready?
I hope so.
Your time starts now. Who replaced Christopher Eccleston as the Doctor in Doctor Who?
Oh, that was after my time. No idea.
David Tennant. The film Raiders of the Lost Ark is set in what decade?
40s.
1930s. Princess Jasmine first appeared in what Disney film?
Little Mermaid.
Aladdin. The Social Network is a film about the founding of what website?
Zuckerberg with Facebook, isn't it?
Correct. What is the nickname given to Western films directed by Sergio Leone?
Spaghetti Western.
Correct. Which actor played James Bond in Skyfall? Sorry, you're out of time. That was Daniel Craig. So, Grant, at the end of your round, you got 2 questions correct, meaning you can move 2 spaces along the board, please. Okay. Holly, you're next up. Your time starts now. What animated children's TV show is set in the town of Pontypandy?
Toy Story.
Fireman Sam. Who starred as Will Turner in Pirates of the Caribbean?
Johnny Depp.
Orlando Bloom. Ellie and Carl are childhood sweethearts in which 2009 Pixar film?
Toy Story 2.
Up. Na'vi is a fictional language in which James Cameron film?
Avatar.
Correct.
Oh.
What reality TV show did Stacey Solomon win?
Big Brother.
I'm a Celebrity. Who played Jack Dawson in Titanic?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Correct. In which TV... Oh, sorry, no time for that question. At the end of your round, you answered 2 questions correctly, meaning you can move 2 spaces along the board. Kathy, it's your turn to play. Your time starts now. In what film did Danny DeVito star as father, Mr. Wormwood?
Matilda.
Correct. The date, May the 4th, is observed by fans of what film series?
Star Wars.
Correct. David Bowie played the Goblin King in what film?
Pass.
Labyrinth. Who was the first female judge on The X Factor?
Sharon Osbourne.
Correct. What cartoon cat famously chases Jerry the Mouse?
Tom.
Correct. How many films have Al Pacino and Robert De Niro starred in together?
7.
4. Which actor won a posthumous Oscar for Dark Knight?
Heath Ledger.
Correct. Who played the Prime Minister in Love Actually?
Hugh Grant.
Sorry, just out of time, but it was Hugh Grant. Kathy, you got 5 questions correct, which means that you can move 5 spaces along the board. Also, Kathy, because you've completed the pink row, you will get 1 point. And because you've landed on the chance square, you get the opportunity to either gain a help or a hindrance. Let's see what it's going to be. Oh dear, minus 15 seconds off your next round.
Ooh, unlucky.
I know 2 people who will be pleased. And at the end of round 1, the scores are Grant 0, Holly 0, Kathy 1. Now it's time for our first mini game, but as Grant and Holly are both on 0, we'll have a tiebreaker question. Gillian Anderson plays a therapist in which hit Netflix show?
Sex education.
Correct. Now, Holly, you'll get to choose what game we play. As always, there are 3 categories: physical, mental or mystery. But be warned, each category could only be chosen once. Which one do you want to choose?
Physical.
Physical it is. Let's find out what you're playing as we head over to the games room.
Distorted dash. With your eyesight impaired, you must make your way around the obstacle course as quickly as possible, avoiding any obstacles along the way. Knock over any of the tin cans or touch any parts of the ladder, and you will incur a 2-second time penalty. Press the button at the end of the course to stop the clock. Each person gets 1 chance, so make it count.
Feeling confident?
Wish I had smaller feet.
Right, well, Grant, would you put the goggles on and prepare yourself?
Okay.
Ready? On your marks, get set, go.
You're stunningly agile.
It's all in slick
This
moves.
is unreal.
It's alive and
Oh,
graceful
Oh.
body.
Oh,
there she blows.
Oh dear.
oh, oh.
There's my bubble wig in this. Through.
Oh.
The idea is not to stand on them, you know.
Oh, stuck in, Dad. Yes.
He's just having too much fun.
You sure there's one in here?
That must be really tricky.
I'm a bit scared now. Hey!
No, oh, that's
Oh.
it, yeah.
Well
done.
Smash
Well
that.
done. So, Grant, you seem to be having fun there.
Oh yeah. Fun, I guess. Thought I was going to ace it when I started there. Fell apart here, and then they give this to children.
Your time was 2 minutes and 54 seconds.
Time well spent.
So, Holly, if you'd like to put the goggles on and prepare yourself.
Okay.
Right.
Feeling all right?
Good. Right. On your marks, get set, go.
Squeeze through.
Oh, you really can't see anything. Look at that. Agility. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Where does that stop? Oh my God.
Oh. You were doing so well.
Right, I'm just going to have to stand on that one. My bad.
Go on, Hall.
Oh, jeez. Oh my God, you can't see anything.
Yeah, you can.
Yes, you can. What the hell?
Well done.
Thank you.
So, Holly, if you'd care to come and join me, how do you feel about that?
I mean, it was better than Dad's and hopefully better than Mum's.
Well, you made it look easy. So, your time was 1 minute and 5 seconds.
That's not horrific.
Ready?
Yeah, good to go.
On your marks, get set, go.
Smashing it.
This is tricky.
Oh,
Cleared it. I know. Ballerina.
Oh, this is where it could all go drastically wrong. Yeah, you got it.
No way.
well done. That was terrific. Kathy, if you'd care to join me, and we'll check your scores. It seemed pretty fast to me, and your time was 1 minute and 4 seconds. Because Kathy was fastest with 1 minute and 4 seconds, you earn a bonus 3 points, with Holly coming in a close second with a 1 point bonus point and a time of 1 minute and 5 seconds, leaving Grant to finish this mini game with 0 points. At the end of the round, Grant, you have 0, Holly, you have 1 point, and Kathy, you're out in the lead with 4 points. Let's get back to the game board as we start round 2. So, Holly, it's your turn to come and spin the wheel.
Thank you. Oh.
Sport, by that. Is that
I'm
good?
happy with that. I'm okay
Okay.
with that, yeah.
Can the Fairlie family please make their way back to the board? Grant, are you ready?
Yes.
Your 45 seconds starts now. Wally Hammond captained England in what sport?
Hockey.
Cricket. In golf, OB stands for out of.
Bounds.
Correct. Mike Tyndall plays for England in what sport?
Rugby.
Correct. What Greater Manchester Football Club is nicknamed the Shakers?
Macclesfield.
Bury. At which venue is the British Grand Prix held?
No idea.
Silverstone. Anthony Ogogo competes in what sport? Oh, sorry, we're out of time. That was boxing. At the end of your round, you have 2 questions correct, so please move 2 spaces across the board. Because you've reached the end of the pink row, you get an extra bonus point. Holly, your 45 seconds start now. In 2016, which female tennis player was banned for 2 years?
Jessica Ennis.
Maria Sharapova. The Wimbledon Tennis Championship logo is white, green and what other colour?
Yellow.
Purple. Which city hosted the 2008 Summer Olympics?
2008. Japan.
Beijing. Who won the Formula One World Driver title in 2023?
Lewis Hamilton.
Max Verstappen. The Fosbury flop is a technique used in which sport?
Golf.
High jump. What does WWE stand for?
Worldwide. Don't know.
Out of time. At the end of that round, you didn't get any questions correct, so you remain where you are. Kathy, it's your turn to play, but because of your chance space, you only have 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. In football, what word is abbreviated to sub?
Substitute.
Correct. Konishiki was the star of what form of wrestling?
Sumo.
Correct. How many balls are there in total on the table at the start of a game of snooker?
15.
22. In American football, how many points do you score for a touchdown?
6.
Correct. The netball position, wing defence, is also known by what 2 letters?
WD.
Correct. Australia's national rugby team has the nickname of what?
Pass.
Sorry, you were out of time. It's wallabies. At the end of your round, you answered 4 questions correctly and can now move 4 spaces on the board. For completing the yellow row, you will gain 3 points. And you've also landed on the chance space. So let's see if it's a helping hand or a hindrance. Oh, steal 2 points. Which player would you like to steal from?
I'll steal from Grant.
So, Grant, you're going to lose 2 points. And Kathy, you're going to gain 2 points. At the end of round 2, the scores are Grant -1, Holly 1, and Kathy way out in front with 9. Time for another mini game. Grant is in last place, so the choice is yours between mystery or mental. What's it to be?
Oh, let's go mystery.
Mystery it is. Let's find out what you're playing as we head back to the games room.
Remix. You will be played 4 famous songs on the kazoo, with the person who identifies the most songs correctly winning the game. Buzzing first may be advantageous, but be warned. Provide an incorrect answer and you'll be frozen out for the rest of that song. This game requires good knowledge, listening and composure, but who of you will stay calm enough to best your fellow family members?
I'm joined for this game by our resident games master, who will be playing a selection of songs using a kazoo. Are you ready to start?
Yeah.
Let's begin. Holly,
Lay all your love on me.
that's correct. If we could have the second tune, please, games master. Yes, Kathy,
Love of my life.
that's correct. If we could have the third song, please. Yes, Holly?
Cruel Summer.
Correct. So if we could move on to the fourth and final song, please. Holly?
Umbrella.
Correct. So that's the end. That's the end of that round. Grant, you didn't get any songs correct. Holly, you've got 3 correct, and Kathy, you had 1. Let's see what that's done to the overall scores. Grant has -1. Holly, you have 4 points, and Kathy out in the lead with 10 points. Let's return to the game board for the final round. It's the final question round, which means, Kathy, it's your turn to spin the wheel. The category is science, so if we could welcome the Fairlie family back to the stage. Grant, are you ready? Your 45 seconds starts now. A Geiger counter is used to detect what?
Radiation.
Correct. The word epidermal refers to the outermost layer of what?
Skin.
Correct. What is the chemical formula for water?
H2O.
Correct. What organs are chiefly affected by bronchitis?
Lungs.
Correct. What chemical element is named after a US state?
Pass.
Californium. Photosynthesis produces what gas?
It produces oxygen.
Correct. What planet shares its name with a liquid metal?
Mercury.
Correct. The optic nerve links what organ to the brain?
The eye.
Correct. Microbiology is the study of what tiny organisms?
Microbes.
Correct. Halley's Comet orbits a solar system in what galaxy? Oh, sorry, out of time. At the end of your round, you have answered 8 questions correctly and gained 8 spaces. Please move round the board. By completing the yellow and orange rows, you have gained 3 and 5 points, respectively, making a total of 8 points overall. You've also landed on a chance square. Will it be a help or will it be a hindrance? Oh, plus 3 points, bringing your total for this round to 11. Well done. Holly, your 45 seconds starts now. What was the name of the first man-made satellite launched in 1957?
The space shuttle.
Sputnik.
Oh.
How many hearts does an octopus have?
3.
Correct. What is the hardest natural substance on Earth?
Diamond.
Correct. Which African animal is the tallest land mammal in the world?
Giraffe.
Correct. What does the Richter scale measure?
Earthquakes.
Correct. What is the common name for iron oxide?
Carbon dioxide.
Rust. Where is the smallest bone in the human body located?
Ear.
Correct. Atropine is used in medicine to dilate which part of the eye?
Pupil.
Correct. What metal has the chemical symbol Cu?
Not sure.
Copper. At the end of your round, you have answered 6 questions correctly and gained 6 places on the board. For completing pink and yellow rows, you gain 1 point and 3 points respectively, a total of 4 points. Kathy, it's your turn to play. Your time starts now. Hydrogen sulfide contains hydrogen and what other element?
Sulphur.
Correct. What parts of the body are examined by an optometrist?
Eyes.
Correct. What is the fastest running bird in the world?
Emu.
Ostrich. A DNA molecule is described as being what shape?
Double helix.
Correct. What is the main gas that makes up the Earth's atmosphere?
Nitrogen.
Correct. What star is also called Alpha Canis Majoris?
Pass.
Sirius. The concept of gravity was discovered by which famous physicist?
Isaac Newton.
Correct. W is the symbol for what unit of power?
Watt.
Correct. How many bones are there in the human body? Oops, sorry, out of time. You answered 6 questions correctly and please move 6 places on the board. For completing the orange row, you gain 5 points. At the end of round 3, the scores are Grant 10, Holly 8, Kathy 15. Time for the final mini-game. There's only one left and that's mental, so let's find out what you'll all be playing as we return for the final time to the games room.
Stopwatch. You must stop the timer as close to 30 seconds as possible. The timer will start on the beep and will stop when you press your button. Counting to 30 may sound simple, but for 2 of you, it will be anything but.
So we're all clear what we need to do. And Grant, you'll be pleased to know that this won't take as long as your obstacle course. So, on your marks, get set, go. Lots of concentration. Right, everyone done and dusted. Have a look and we'll see how everyone's done. Holly will receive 3 points, whilst Kathy gains 1, and Grant, I'm afraid, nothing again. Okay, let's head back to the game board and find out the final scores. So, are we ready to see the overall scores?
Yeah.
In 3rd place with 10 points is Grant. In 2nd place with 11 points is Holly. And in 1st place with 16 points is Kathy. Well done. So Kathy from the Fairlie family goes home tonight with the family crown jewels. But I'll be back next time with a brand new family ready to play family game night. Take care and good night.